Hi everyone. Audi has unveiled the first member of a new family of concept vehicles, a spectacular roadster. Audi Skysphere Concept is the name of the electric-powered, two-door convertible whose lines lead directly to the Audi design of tomorrow. With it, the brand is illustrating its vision for the progressive luxury segment of the future, in which the interior becomes an interactive space and the vehicle a platform for captivating experiences. This is being made possible thanks to autonomous driving, a revolutionary redesign of the interior, and a seamless digital ecosystem. The Audi Skysphere concept shows how the brand is redefining luxury in the future. It's no longer just about driving. The concept car was designed with the clear objective of offering its occupants captivating and world-class experiences. To give passengers the maximum amount of freedom, the Audi Skysphere concept was designed for two different driving experiences, a grand touring experience and a sports experience. This makes use of a spectacular technical detail, the variable wheelbase, electric motors and a sophisticated mechanism with body and frame components that slide into one another make it possible to vary the wheelbase itself and the exterior length of the car by 250 mm. At the same time, the vehicle's ground clearance is adjusted by 10 mm to enhance comfort and driving dynamics. The Audi Skysphere concept will make its public debut on August 13, 2021, as part of Monterey Car Week, on the legendary fairways of the Pebble Beach Golf Course. So, let's now take a closer look at the Audi Skysphere concept and discuss what we know so far. The exterior, reverence without retro. When it comes to their footprint, 5.23 meters in length versus 5.19 meters, a width of 1.85 meters versus 2.00 meters, it is easy to see the similarity between the legendary Horch 853 convertible and the Audi Skysphere. A striking difference, on the other hand, can be found in their height. The legendary Horch, with its iconic design, towered up to 1.77 meters depending on the body shape, while its autonomous descendant, the Audi Skysphere, ducks down to the road in sport mode at 1.23 meters flat, with an optimized center of gravity and aerodynamics. The front end, although no longer serving as a radiator grille, clearly features the brand's typical single frame and the three-dimensionally designed, illuminated emblem with the four rings. The entire single frame and also the adjacent surfaces on the sides are designed with white LED elements to literally act as a stage for visual effects, both functional effects as well as moving welcome sequences when a vehicle is opened and closed. The daytime running lights in the side front sections, in turn, give the lighting units a resolute, focused gaze. If the wheelbase is changed, the LEDs in the front and rear display a specially composed dynamic sequence. The rear end is also dominated by a digitally controlled LED surface that extends across the entire width of the vehicle. Countless red LEDs are scattered like rubies across the vertical rear surface. Reflections create dynamic lighting and shadow effects when the lighting units are switched on and off. Upon changing the wheelbase and thus the operating mode from GT to Sport, the light signature also changes and sends a clear indication of the changed character of the Audi Skysphere concept, particularly in the area around the single frame. A characteristic feature of the side view are the rocker panels, which seem to protrude into the rear wheel arch. A necessary feature when varying the wheelbase actually pushes it backwards. The rocker panel is attached to the front end of the car, and as it moves, the panel also slides to the rear under the fixed door. In the process, the wheelbase is reduced from the standard size of an A8L to the significantly more compact size of the curve-compatible Audi RS5 to 25 cm make all the difference. And not just technically, but also visually and, above all, in terms of the driving experience. There's no doubt that the Audi Skysphere concept has two personalities, a GT and a luxury sports car. The interior, two spheres of experience in one. When it comes to the three upcoming concept cars Audi Skysphere, Audi Grand Sphere, and Audi Urban Sphere, the brand is placing the space that surrounds the passengers, sphere, and which becomes an experience for them, the interior, at the center of its designs. This is because all three vehicles are designed for Level 4 autonomous driving, meaning that in certain defined road and traffic situations, the driver can delegate complete responsibility to the car and no longer has to intervene. As a result, control elements such as the steering wheel and pedals can be swiveled into an invisible position and thereby completely removed from the interior. And passengers, including the one in the front left seat, can enjoy a new form of freedom, the freedom to relax in the open air, enjoy the scenery and the wind, or interact with the internet and the world thanks to the connection with the digital ecosystem in the Audi Skysphere. Free of controls, the interior appears as a light, spacious environment, inspired in many areas by the Art Deco universe. The comfortable seats boast the visual elegance of designer furnishings, yet they fulfill the functions of a car seat in driving mode without any compromises. Side support and safety features are part of the package. They are upholstered in sustainably produced microfiber fabric and, thanks to their variable position in the interior, offer the kind of freedom to move and legroom that can otherwise only be experienced when flying first class on an airplane. Environmentally certified eucalyptus wood and synthetically produced imitation leather are other sustainably manufactured materials that contribute to creating an unparalleled experience in the vehicle's interior. Should the Audi Skysphere concept be used in driver-operated mode, then the interior transforms into an ergonomically perfect driving machine cockpit. Together with the chassis and body, the instrument panel and the monitor panel on the center console also move to the rear. The driver finds all the controls, including the steering wheel and pedals, in the position that best suits them. Large touch monitor surfaces, 1,415 mm wide, 180 mm high, on the dashboard and in the upper area of the center console are used to operate the vehicle and infotainment systems. In Grand Touring mode, this can be used to display content from the internet, video conferences, or streamed movies. Small touch panels in the doors are used to operate the air conditioning. A high-quality sound system, befitting of this luxury convertible, delivers concert hall audio quality even when the vehicle is in motion. The speakers are hidden behind the door panels, a few more in the rear interior wall even produce surround sound. The shape of the headrests prevents turbulence and also annoying wind noise. The drive system, 465 kilowatts of power. New technologies like electrification, digitalization, and autonomous driving gave us the opportunity to create an experience that goes way beyond the one that typical roadsters offer today, said design project manager Gail Buzan. An electric motor positioned on the powered rear axle is responsible for delivering power to the wheels of the Audi Skysphere. A total of 465 kilowatts of power and 750 Nm of torque have an easy time with the Roadster, which only weighs around 1,800 kilograms. The weight distribution of around 60% on the powered rear axle results in ample traction and acceleration from 0 to 100 km/h in just 4 seconds, if required. The Audi Skysphere's battery modules are primarily positioned behind the cabin, an ideal configuration for the vehicle's center of gravity and agility. Further modules can be found between the seats in the center tunnel of the Skysphere interior, another position chosen in favor of vehicle dynamics. The battery's capacity is expected to be more than 80 kWh, giving the car a range of more than 500 km according to the Worldwide Harmonized Light Vehicle Test Procedure (WLTP) standard, at least in the economical GT mode. The vehicle experience, luxury without limits. Audi Skysphere, Audi Grandsphere, and, coming in 2022, Audi Urban Sphere are the three concept cars that the brand with the four rings is using to showcase its vision of progressive luxury. In the process, Audi is creating a vehicle experience that goes far beyond the purpose of merely spending time in a car to get from point A to point B, and even far beyond the driving experience itself. These concept cars feature a new design that ultimately reimagines the interior, the passenger compartment, as the center of the vehicle and no longer subordinates the passenger experience to the requirements of the technology. This is reflected in the variable layout of the interior, the disappearance of the controls, and the sheer expanse of the cabin. In Grand Touring mode, this not only allows both passengers to enjoy a smooth and pleasant journey, but also combines it with new service offerings. These can be used to access a variety of service options related to the current trip, such as designing a spectacular scenic route, as well as restaurant or hotel options. Customized infotainment options are also available, such as linking the onboard streaming service to music and video providers used at home. And in a further step, Audi also aims to provide personalized and exclusive options for users of its luxury cars in the future, such as concerts, cultural events, or even sporting events that are only available upon special invitation. In this way, a vehicle like the Audi Skysphere concept will become a platform for experiences that expand horizons beyond a mere ride in just a few years. After watching the video, please let us know in the comments section below how much you liked the video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are not, and activate the notification bell so that you receive all our videos. Anyway, have a nice day and see you in the next video. Thank you.